There's a sentence that gets repeated in boardrooms, business videos, and factory tours all over the internet. If you can measure it, you can improve it. It sounds undeniable. It sounds scientific. It sounds like modern management at its best. So factories measure everything: cycle times, KPIs, utilization rates, efficiency percentages, output per hour. Dashboards light up with numbers. Charts move. Targets get adjusted. Pressure increases. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Factories don't fail because they measure too little. They fail because they measure the wrong things and then optimize themselves into collapse. Today, we're exposing one of the most dangerous industrial myths of all. The myth that more metrics automatically make factories better. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why measurement obsession often destroys the very performance it claims to improve. Let's start with why this myth feels so convincing. Numbers feel objective. They don't argue. They don't complain. They don't get emotional. So, managers trust them. If the numbers go up, things must be improving. At least, that's the assumption. Here's the first hidden problem. Metrics don't describe reality. They simplify it. Every metric is a slice of a system, never the whole system. When factories forget this, they stop managing production. They start managing spreadsheets. Let's look at a common example. Machine utilization. High utilization looks impressive. Machines running non-stop. No idle time. Maximum output. So factories push utilization higher and higher and higher. But utilization doesn't measure health. It measures stress. At extreme utilization, maintenance gets delayed, minor defects are ignored, operators lose recovery. Time quality checks get rushed, the machine looks productive. The system quietly degrades. Now let's expose a deeper issue. Metrics change behavior. People don't optimize factories. They optimize what they're measured on. If output per hour is rewarded, quality suffers. If efficiency is rewarded, safety gets compromised. If speed is rewarded, stability disappears. This isn't corruption. It's human nature. Here's a question for you. Have you ever seen a situation where hitting the target mattered more than doing the job right? If yes, comment "seen it," because this happens everywhere. Factories are not immune. Let's talk about KPIs. Key performance indicators were designed to guide decisions. In many factories, they replace thinking. Meet the number. Hit the target. Don't ask questions. When KP is become untouchable, learning stops. Now let's expose one of the most damaging effects: local optimization. Each department chases its own metrics. Production pushes speed. Quality pushes inspection. Maintenance pushes uptime. Logistics pushes inventory reduction. Every team wins. The factory loses. Because systems don't improve when parts optimize independently. They improve when the whole system is balanced. This is where factories quietly break. No single metric looks wrong, but the system becomes unstable. Let's talk about what metrics rarely capture: stress, fatigue, near misses, hidden rework, deferred maintenance. These don't show up cleanly on dashboards, so they get ignored until they explode into visible failure. Now let's address the most seductive metric of all: efficiency percentage. It compresses complexity into one number. And that's exactly why it's dangerous. High efficiency can hide rising defect rates, increasing downtime risk, unsafe operating conditions. Burned out workers, the number looks good. Reality does not. Here's the brutal truth. Factories rarely fail suddenly. They fail gradually, while metrics still look healthy. That's why leadership is often shocked when collapse happens. The warning signs were there. They just weren't measured. Let's flip the perspective. The best factories don't eliminate metrics. They use fewer, but better ones. They measure stability over time, recovery speed after disruption, consistency of quality, system flexibility. These don't make flashy charts, but they keep factories alive. Now let's expose the final myth. More data does not equal more insight. Insight comes from understanding cause and effect. Factories drowning in dashboards often miss the obvious, because when everything is measured, nothing stands out. So, what's the real purpose of measurement? Not control, learning. Good metrics ask questions. Bad metrics demand compliance. Here's the takeaway. Factories don't collapse because they lack data. They collapse because they trust numbers more than systems. Measurement should support thinking, not replace it. So the next time someone says, if you can measure it, you can manage it, ask this instead. What happens to everything you didn't measure? This is Industrial Myths Exposed. And now you know why factories obsessed with numbers often lose sight of reality.